Look at these boxes, they are massive. Now, what I have here is the 1723 line of speakers from Arendal Sound. Now, this right here is the center channel monitor, two smaller surrounds, and in the back here, two giant towers. Now, the specs of these speakers are pretty epic, but what we care most about is how they sound. But before we can actually find that out, we have to unbox them, so stick around. Hey guys, it's Villaman here, home theater enthusiast and all-around tech lover, and on this channel we review, demo and compare the tech that entertains you, like speakers like these. So if you're into that and you're new to the channel, then hit the subscribe button and come along for the ride. So as I said in the intro, these speakers are from Arendal Sound, which is based in Norway, and the speakers are from their flagship 1723 line. Now these speakers, the towers and the center channel are the 1723 line, while the surrounds are the smaller 1723S speakers. Now there are the 1723s and the 1723S, which is a smaller version of each of these. So if these are too big for your space, then that's an option. But now these speakers have four 8-inch woofers, and I am really excited to actually hear how they sound in person, because these are review samples and as a result have been unboxed before, but let's see what's inside, shall we? Alright, so first let's dig into the box with the monitor. Now we can do this one of two ways. We could lift it out of the box, which is probably more strenuous, or we can flip the box over and just let gravity do all the work. So I think I'll rely on gravity this time. So we just have to hold the speaker so it doesn't fall. And voila! Oh, these things are not light at all. First up, we have the cloth-covered metal grill. Now these surrounds are the smaller 1723S model, and instead of the 8-inch woofers that the 1723 has, these ones have 6.5-inch woofers. Let's dig in and see how they look. Oh, these come with gloves. Nice. Let's see if they actually fit. Oh, they're stretchy too. And they fit. Nice. I don't need them though. Man, even these are heavy. These things are beautiful. Like, and I don't use that word lightly. This is very good looking. And of course, again, there's a mess. This box has seen better days. I always pull the cardboard away from the object inside when I'm cutting because I don't want the knife to go too far into it and actually end up accidentally cutting the product inside, in this case the speaker, because that would be very bad. Granted, this was packaged well enough so that the actual speaker is way below where the blade would be, but I like to err on the side of caution when unboxing these things. Okay, so this is much bigger and much heavier than the ones I've unboxed so far. So yeah, I'm gonna have to put all that working out to proper use now. But I think I'll do it the same way where I'll have gravity help me to actually take it out. So I'll just hold it, flip it over, and yeah, lift the box up. Let's see how well that works. With some cardboard spikes. Oh, and we have the accessories box with the feet and everything. Isn't that just gorgeous? I think so, at least. We can see the spikes for the legs as well as all the screws to actually assemble it. There are carpet spikes and just feet for if you have tiled or wooden floors. This is the railing that would attach to the speakers to attach the actual spike or feet to. Arendal Sound is a company based in Norway, and these are their flagship speakers, the Arendal Sound 1723. It comes in 4 finishes, a white or black satin like we have here, or a white or black gloss. It has a 1.1 inch soft dome tweeter and 4 8-inch woofers. It accepts up to 400 watts of power, has a 92 dB sensitivity rating, and has an impedance of 4 ohms. It measures 46.9 inches high, 14.6 inches wide, and 15.7 inches deep. It has 4 5-way binding posts which are made from copper and then rhodium plated for conductivity and to resist corrosion. They are THX certified and are built for an incredible amount of output. The monitors come in the same finish options and has an identical 1.1 inch synthetic soft dome tweeter. It has 2 8-inch mid-bass drivers and has a frequency response of 34 Hz to 20 kHz with both ports open. It accepts up to 300 watts RMS of power and has a sensitivity rating of 89 dB. It comes in at 25 inches high, 10.8 inches wide, and 15.7 inches deep. The monitor and the center channel are actually identical speakers with different orientations. The 1723S surround speakers also comes in the same 4 finish options and has a triaxial design. That means it produces sound along 3 axes and has one 6.5 inch woofer up front and 2 4-inch drivers on the side. It has an identical 1.1 inch soft dome tweeter and has a frequency response of 59 Hz to 20 kHz plus or minus 3 dB. It accepts up to 250 watts RMS of power and has a sensitivity rating of 84 dB. It comes in at 15.2 inches high, 14.6 inches wide, and 6.9 inches deep.
Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So one of my first impressions, well, these things are built like tanks. They are incredibly rigid, and that's thanks to the high density fiberboard as opposed to MDF, the medium density fiberboard that typically speakers are made with. The finish is not a veneer, it's actually a satin enamel finish, which is incredibly smooth and just looks really high quality. From the chamfered feet to the way the speakers look like they tilt back a little bit, you can tell that they put a lot of thought and effort in the design of these speakers. And with anything built to such a high standard and packing so much everything, basically, they are really heavy. Like seriously, really heavy. And this goes without saying because you saw those boxes, but they are massive. Those 8-inch woofers are really imposing and I love it. Now I can't wait to actually put these things through their paces because over the next few weeks I'll be testing them with movies and music's material that I'm used to and used to hearing, and see how the speaker does with these materials. And of course I'll also be making some demos for you guys because with every speaker I review, I like to do some demos so you can actually hear what they sound like for yourself. Of course, it won't be the same as how they sound in my room, of course, but they'll give you as good an idea as I can of how they actually sound. I initially saw these speakers on Spare Change, and those speakers that he had were the monitors, the 1723S, which had some 6.5 inch woofers. But when I did some research myself, because they look so striking, I did some research, and when I saw that they had these monsters, I just had to try and get them in my room so I could actually audition them. So I reached out to the guys over at Arendal Sound, and they were kind enough to send them to me so I could audition them. So thank you guys, but I will definitely be putting these things through their paces. So stay tuned for the music demo and the movie demo. And just so we're clear, I will not be recording this with my camera. No, I'll be recording it with the Zoom H5 recorder, which is one of the best recorders you can get right now. So yeah, I will definitely be using some very good equipment to actually do the recording. This promise will not be kept, I can tell you that much. And if you like this shirt, you can get it in the merch store, of course, where we have this and other designs just for you. So don't forget to like the video if you liked it, and thanks for watching. Until next time, this has been your friendly neighborhood Villaman saying peace.